Welcome to Lavish Lifestyle, where fantasy ends and refinement begins. This channel is about truth, elevation, and becoming the version of yourself that can actually hold the life you desire. Today's conversation is about a transition that many people avoid, but every successful person must make. Going from delusion to meeting the standard of the 1%. This is not an attack, it's an awakening. Take a breath, set aside ego, and listen closely. Delusion isn't always obvious. Sometimes it looks like confidence. Sometimes it sounds like manifestation. Sometimes it hides behind vision boards, affirmations, and big dreams with no structure underneath. Delusion is believing you deserve an elite life without being willing to live at an elite standard. The 1% do not live in fantasy. They live in alignment. Wanting more is not the problem. Expecting more without becoming more is where most people get stuck. The truth is, the lifestyle you desire has requirements. It has expectations. It has standards that do not bend to comfort. The moment growth truly begins is when excuses stop being protected. Becoming the 1% requires radical self-honesty. That means asking uncomfortable questions. Are your daily habits aligned with your goals? Are your finances being managed or ignored? Is your time being invested or wasted? Are you building skills or consuming distractions? Awareness is the first upgrade. Delusion says it will happen eventually. Discipline says, what am I doing today? The 1% understand that results are not accidental. They are engineered. That means replacing wishful thinking with systems. Structure replaces chaos. Consistency replaces bursts of motivation. And responsibility replaces blame. This shift is uncomfortable because it removes the fantasy that success will arrive without discomfort. But it's also empowering because it puts control back in your hands. Standards are the gatekeepers of elite outcomes. Meeting the standard means raising how you move, how you think, and how you respond. The 1% do not react emotionally to every inconvenience. They do not spiral when progress is slow. They do not negotiate with their goals when discipline is required. They show up anyway. One of the hardest parts of leaving delusion behind is letting go of the version of yourself that was comfortable staying unprepared. Growth often feels like loss at first. You may outgrow certain habits, environments, or even people. That's not arrogance. That's alignment. Elevation requires separation. Meeting the standard also means understanding that discipline is not punishment. It's self-respect. It's choosing long-term stability over short-term pleasure. It's doing the boring, repetitive work that compounds quietly over time. The 1% are not obsessed with looking successful. They're obsessed with becoming competent. Another major shift is how time is treated. Delusion wastes time. The 1% protect it. They understand that every hour has a cost. Every distraction delays the outcome. Every undisciplined day pushes the goal further away. Time awareness is a form of intelligence. Meeting the standard also requires financial maturity. The 1% don't spend to impress. They invest to build. They understand cash flow, savings, leverage, and restraint. Luxury is enjoyed after stability is secured, not before. Real wealth is quiet at first. Mental resilience is another requirement. There will be moments when progress isn't visible, when effort feels unrecognized, when quitting would feel easier than continuing. This is where the standard is tested. The 1% do not personalize temporary struggle. They stay emotionally regulated and continue forward. Consistency beats intensity every time. Leaving delusion behind also means releasing comparison. The 1% are focused inward. They measure progress against who they were yesterday, not against someone else's highlight reel. Comparison drains energy that could be used to build. Focus creates momentum. At some point, there is a clear decision made internally. Excuses are no longer protected. Comfort is no longer prioritized over progress. Identity shifts. You no longer want to be disciplined. You are disciplined. This is the moment everything changes. The standard is not something you reach once. It's something you maintain daily. It shows in how you speak to yourself, how you manage pressure, how you honor commitments, and how you recover from setbacks. Becoming the 1% is not about superiority, it's about responsibility. Responsibility for your habits, responsibility for your mindset, responsibility for your outcomes. When delusion fades, clarity appears. When clarity appears, structure follows. And when structure is maintained, results become inevitable. This is the path, not glamorous, not easy, but real. If you're willing to meet the standard instead of romanticizing the outcome, you're already ahead of most people. Thank you for spending this time with me on Lavish Lifestyle. If this message resonated, like the video, subscribe, and stay committed to growth that's grounded in reality. Leave delusion behind, meet the standard, and step into the version of yourself that can actually hold the 1%. Welcome to Lavish Lifestyle.